Hey everyone, hope all is well. Oh my goodness, look on the screen, Remy McCoy, 23 years of age. Shout out to Aboriginal who sent me this. Oh, my heart goes out to her. I just wish you would have had that CCW or my friend 9 Mary Mary. Because this would have been a good time to carry this in. This angers me. So let's look at this animal in human form. Yes, WS Inferior dust bucket. I would like to see him swing on a man like this. Let's check out a couple of clips here. And it's not the first time he has a record. So it's not the first time. And he's out on bail again. Make it make sense. Check it out, people. Fair use.
By a man, and she says he used racial slurs while throwing those punches.
Oh my
This
God.
was all caught on camera at a BP gas station in Arlington. This video has been shared hundreds of times on social media. On your side, Ceci McKeever spoke with the woman in that viral video, and a warning tonight. This video is a little hard to watch.
New pictures of 23-year-old Remy McCoy's face show bruising after a vicious attack at a gas station in Arlington. McCoy says she was here at the BP on Fort Carolina University to get gas Monday, but left after a man hit her several times. She says it's all because she asked for space at the register. Today, McCoy still has bruising, so she didn't show her face for the interview.
I went to BP to get gas, and as I was walking in, it was a guy out there arguing with the guy in the video. He was arguing with the Indian guy. And when I walked around him to go inside. When I went in, he came in after me, and he basically was just like, he was like yelling about y'all kind, y'all need to go back to where you came from.
McCoy says the man in the video was already agitated and using racist language toward another customer. McCoy says when he sat his beer too close to her at the register, things went left.
In the video, when you see me move my arm, I'm pushing his beers away from me, like telling him, like, get away from me, like, sir, move, get away. And once I pushed the beers away from me, he started punching me in my head.
McCoy went to the hospital for her injuries, but doctors say she should be okay. In the meantime, police need help finding this man. They say he was driving an orange Chevy Sonic at the time of the attack. If you see him, call police.
Okay, so they definitely did find him. Yep, they definitely did find him. And I just have a question. I know times are perilous, but looking at this video, okay, here's a dude. Here's a dude right here. Okay, here's a dude. You see him attacking a woman. You don't think you could at least try to push the dude off the woman? As a female, I would have. Shoot. You walking up behind, you can at least just push the man, because this man is he's a weakling. And then you say the other part is maybe he would have got her too, but there's no weapon. So I'm seeing this guy walk in the back. You couldn't like maybe try to push the guy off of her. I mean, you could at least try to do that. Just say he's coming up from behind.
Left after a man hit her several times. She says it's all because she asked for space at the register. Today, McCoy still has bruising, so she didn't show her face.
So that's one thing I just want. I'm like, you can at least try to push the guy off the woman. I mean, she's really taking some blows. As a female, and I am kind of a tomboy, man, I think I would at least try to kick him in the back and then run out the door so that way he could go down. But I mean, everyone's different. But I just noticed that. I said, whoa. There's a man coming behind that old piece of crap that's hitting the lady.
He's at the register.
See him?
Today, McCoy still has bruising, so she didn't show her face last Monday, but left after a man hit her several times.
See, watch behind. There he comes. There's a guy right there.
Register.
So I just want him. I don't know. Maybe he just watched the fight, or maybe he was just frightened. I don't know. Anyway, look at this update here. The idiot, this piece of trash, this inferior, low-performing man and piece of trash, he had the nerve to make a request. Check it. I mean, you're so quick to swing on women. Why, you can't handle it? Check this out. Fair use. Here he is in court.
Fox News, the man accused of beating a woman at a BP gas station in Arlington made his first court appearance today. Good evening to you. Kevin Williamson was arrested last night and charged with battery. We want to warn you, the video that you're about to see, it may be disturbing to you. This is inside the gas station at University Boulevard in Fort Caroline. You see a man repeatedly punching a woman, then walks away. The woman is 23-year-old Ramey McCoy, who says she heard Williamson using racist language before the attack. The police got a warrant for his arrest, and now he's being held on a $20,000 bond. News4Jax reporter Marilyn Parker is at the BP gas station with what to expect next in the case.
We've shown you this video from inside a BP gas station in Arlington. A man brutally beating a woman, then walking away. Saturday, he walked up to a judge in his first appearance. JSO got a warrant to arrest 59-year-old Kevin Williamson. He's charged with battery, a misdemeanor. The attack happened on Monday. Williamson was booked into the jail Friday night.
I would request that maybe you could lower my bond to nothing.
I can't do that today.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, just thought I'd ask you.
Why did this take so long for an arrest?
Attorney Randy Reep says it's a process, especially because police got a warrant.
Sometimes in the law, I can do it quick or I can do it right, but sometimes I can't do both. I'm not apologizing for the 4 days it takes, but I would tell you that's not outrageous in my experience.
Now that police confirm who they believe did this, we looked into who Williamson is. Court records show he's a registered sex offender. He had a repeat domestic violence injunction filed against him that was later dismissed. There were 2 aggravated assault charges. Both were dropped. One of them was with a deadly weapon. So now that there's been an arrest, some people are asking, where's the hate crime charge? McCoy says she heard Williamson making racist remarks outside this gas station and inside before the attack. JSO on the incident report wrote down that there was no hate crime. Attorney Randy Reep says the state attorney's office is going to decide to pursue that charge.
And why would the JSO do that? What, Jacksonville Sheriff's Office? Trying to make it easier is what I think on old boy. Probably somebody that looks like him. Inbred together with I'm on your side. Oh yeah, I'm is with you. Are you serious? How can you say that you weren't there like the victim doesn't know what she experienced? Like the victim doesn't know what she experienced. So you're getting beat down and punched by this inferior low piece of crap. I hope his ticker gives out tonight. I would love for some droplets of, what's that stuff that like burns or something? ACID. Ooh, if it falls on his head. Anyway, there was a man in the background. His arm looks a little black to me. Dude, you couldn't try to push the man off the lady. But black women, we always coming to somebody else's rescue. Oh yes, we come to the rescue. We'll put our bodies in front if it's a black man getting it. Would they do it for you? Would they do it for you? But so, and then here's a good thing. So as you can see, he already has priors. And just because the case has been dismissed doesn't mean he's innocent. Could mean the person just walked away. Registered sex offender Kevin Williamson. Domestic violence injunction dismissed. 2 aggravated assault charges. Really? Both dropped. One with a deadly weapon. Why were they dropped? See, things like this here, that emboldens him. He already has a history of this here. Aggravated assault charges. And I'm willing to bet you, I bet you they were against women. He's inferior. He's really, he's weak when it comes to other men. He's not going to swing like that. 2 aggravated assault charges, both dropped. So now you see why they figure they can do this to women. And he did this to this black woman. I bet domestic violence, it's not against a guy. I doubt that. Dismiss. Sometimes the cases are dismissed because the people just walk away. So it doesn't mean like that they're necessarily found innocent. 2 aggravated assault charges. Both dropped, one with a deadly weapon. And you wonder why this happened. It's nothing new. He has been being a dangerous Dusty. I hope it's on content. I hope he run across the right one. Oh, I hope he run across the right one. Remember that video I did early in YouTube? When old boy, and I'm not saying to do this because I know how people are, oh, you want some black men to get hurt, and some black men did show up. Let's go ahead and show this clip. Remember that video I did about Ashley? Oh, he put his hands on Ashley. Oh, they handled it in an interesting way. He put his hands on Ashley. And again, I'm not saying that because I know how people are. But all I know in that video, he put his hands on Ashley. Child, Bubba Boy and Cooter now put him in a casket. You're going to learn today. They took it to an extreme level. But this here, 2 aggravated assault charges, nothing new to him. He's been putting his hands on women before based on this. The hate charges need to be there. And while the JSO, I'm assuming what Jacksonville Sheriff's Office would say that, you're trying to protect him. Boo and Cooter on the stream with a badge. So let's go over here. And here he is again. Luckily, looks like the NAACP chapter, I'm assuming of Arlington, Texas, they showed up and they made a statement. Let's check it out. And here is this thing again in the orange suit. Unfortunately, he has been released. I'm hoping that the hate charges will be applied and they can rearrest him. I'm hoping.
Williamson was arrested Friday night. Had his first appearance Saturday, and then he was released Saturday night, we're told. Williamson's bond release has some people upset. Today, the new Black Panther Party held a protest at that same BP gas station. News4Jax reporter Bree Isom joins us live from there. Bree, have you heard from them yet?
Yes, the new Black Panther Party tells me that they want hate crime charges added to those charges that Kevin Williamson is facing right now. They say that the woman said that he was saying some racist remarks to her when he walked into the gas station, and that's what they're out here protesting today. They want those hate crime charges added to those other charges that he's facing. They also don't believe that he should be walking around free on those streets. And now you can see some people gathered from the new Black Panther Party behind me. They're kind of just telling people at this gas station what happened and what they think needs to happen. Now, they're also telling me that they want to boycott this gas station because they say it has a long history of some racial incidences here. Now, this is what the new Black Panther Party was telling me. I also talked to one of the individuals that said no woman of any race should be attacked like this.
What is important to understand, this is a woman that was brutally attacked by a man. That is unacceptable, whether she's black or white, here in the city of Jacksonville and across America. What just happened in Buffalo is indicative of the whole racial climate in America. But for a woman of this magnitude, as you just said, to be attacked, to be brutally beaten, she was being punched by a man in such a way that every woman in the city of Jacksonville, whether she's black and white, should be out here protesting over the next few days that this type of behavior is unacceptable from Mr. Williamson and anyone, regardless of race, creed, or color, to abuse, to attack, or abuse a woman. That's somebody's mother, that's somebody's sister, that's somebody's daughter. It is wrong, and we ask Melissa Nelson, as he said, to stand up, and we demand justice. This is a hate crime, Mike Williams, hate crime, no question about it.
And I totally agree. Totally agree. Totally agree. The woman know what she heard being attacked like that. So I'm hoping to want to try and keep up with the story, get some updates. That piece of crap that did that tour, oh my gosh, I would love to. He needs to be in Guantanamo Bay. You want to swing? Why don't they drop his behind off in the hood in Jacksonville? Go there and swing. You can't handle it, but you want to attack women. Look at his background. They did the background check on this piece of crap. And I must say, when I saw this guy, really quick, off topic, no disrespect to the story itself. When I saw this man, oh my gosh, he looks like Teddy Riley. Is anyone else saying that? He really, to me, looks like Teddy Riley. Remember? Jam. Oh, jam. I'm not singing it right, but you know what I mean. And I was actually jamming to that today. So yeah, kind of going old school. He looks like Teddy Riley with Guy. And if you're not sure who it is, check it out. I'm kind of old school. But yeah, remember that Teddy Riley, Teddy Jam with me. Dum dum diddy. Teddy jam for me. That's who he looks like. So anyway, back to the story. So yes, I'm glad these men showed up. We need representation. And we need somebody to act. And these are older gentlemen. Okay? Older gentlemen. Dust buckets. This what men do. Don't sit back and go, well, she says they said they strong, independent. You can do it yourself. They're taking a stance. That's what men do. So dust buckets, take note. They don't go out into the community, commit a whole bunch of crimes, and then when something happens where you need to stand up, you go right to your baby mama's or your mama's house and stand. Man, they ain't trying to hear all that. No, you're just really scared to make a move. You're scared to make a stance because you are a dust bucket and you're not a man. My opinion. Anyway, thank you all for listening. Again, shout out to Aboriginal for sending me this story. This should be a hate crime. And for that old piece of crap that did this, I hope his ticker gives out tonight. That will be fine with me. And maybe I shouldn't say it's not so nice, but I believe, yeah, I feel that way. Look how he beat that woman. He is a violent man. He really doesn't. He shouldn't be out in the society. It's not safe. He'll do it to somebody else, but if he does, I hope it's one of them chicks that's carrying, got that CCW, got that thing on her, knows how to use that thing, been practicing. Okay, so she won't miss. And I'll say this in closing. With this economy, people get mad at their lives. They're looking to take their anger out on somebody. He's nothing but an old failed white man. A failed white man to reduce my bone to nothing. Maybe his mama should have named him nothing. He's a failed white man and you mad at your life. That's why you want to beat women. Oh yeah, you want to beat women. So there needs to be a hate crime. I hope it sticks. And he needs at least maybe about 20 years. Yeah, 20 years. And since you like to swing, they can go ahead and put you in prison. And there'll be a lot of dudes up in there. Okay? And his next song he'll be singing, oh, you send me swinging, swinging. Oh, you send me swinging. I don't know if many of you remember that song. Oh, yeah. Yes. So that could be his next song since he likes to swing. You can be in prison and guess what? You can go ahead and swing, homeboy. Yeah. And hopefully it'll be an equal footing. Not with a female, but with a man. Go ahead. Go ahead and pull those arms out. Swing out on Bob. We're going to see what's going to happen. That's why you want out of there. Reduce the bond or nothing. So no, I hope he needs to be in there for at least 10, 20 years. Kind of cool you down. Okay? And since you like to swing, he should be in prison where he can go ahead and swing with Bubba, whomever else, and catch that word because you like violence. And that's where violent people belong. Anyway, people, thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Be aware, be safe out there. There is dust. Even 59-year-old Dusty Dan, the offspring of low-performing man Peter Pan. There's too much dust out there. And the hatred for women, real talk, the hatred for women is real. I'm out.